So I'm going to show you some more of the behind the scenes from SASS and basically programming. What we're going to be looking into right now is something called data types. And these have been used in basically everything. You actually used them already, but I'm going to show you some of the different one right now. One you already used is this one. So you have a, let's just call it color, and you put in some colors here. So blah, 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 something, something, and it goes red. So this is a variable here, and we have some information. So this is the key over here, and this is the value basically. Just like you do in CSS. You store some information here, and this is the name that we're going to be using for it. What this actually equates to is the color, the number here, which is basically a number because it's running on hexadecimal in this case. So this is what we call a number, like this. And a number variable looks like this. So just put in a number, like that. And then we have a data type of number. We can also have a data type of string. So string, and string contains text. So hello world, one you're going to see a lot in programming. So this is a basic string, which means we can write letters in it. We can also write numbers. So hello to the world, like this. So now we also have a elite language in our string, but basically when we talk about strings, we both use characters and numbers at the same time. Whereas with a number up here, we can only use numbers. This one up here, we can also calculate with this one. So 3 plus 3 will equal 6. Down here, if you write 2, or 21 in this case, and then we try to add this with this one, usually it's not a good way to do it. Sometimes it works, but this should definitely not be your standard. If you need a number, then you create a data type of number and only that. So that's another one. Then we also have something called a Boolean. A Boolean basically means either something is true. So if a condition is true, say if I try to select a div ID or a div block with an ID of name2, if that statement is true, then turn the background red. If it is false and it's div block 3, then you leave it as it is with the background color of gray or something like this. We're going to be using these statements or these data types and statements along as we do more of this. So we have, oops, I didn't want to delete it actually. So we have Boolean, we have strings, we have numbers, and those are kind of the primary ones. Actually, I want to add something to a string here. We can actually connect things with strings. So this is one thing in the string, and we can also do like a plus between them, and like this, second, let's do a space, second line of text. So if I can spell correctly, the plus sign here, it doesn't actually mean it's going to add them together like it would up here. So if I do this, 3 plus 3, that would equals the number of 6. But here, when we do a string like this, and we do the space, and we do this, it actually equals to, when it prints it out on the page, is hello to the world, second line of text. So it just puts them next to each other. It doesn't try to add them, but I'll show you an example of this in a while. But this is just a quick introduction to some of the data types that we're going to be working with.